It's not a bad view to wake up, open the front door in the morning, is it?
Not bad.
This is a bit of Ubud in Bali, ladies and gentlemen. This is slightly further north than where we live, where our house is, where our animals are. Zoom in on the bebex over there.
Where are they?
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Let me get a bit of that for you.
There we go.
Look at those quackers.
Morning, doggies. Good morning, mister. Morning.
Oh. We found this road last night because yesterday was our 1 year anniversary, so happy anniversary again, G.
Happy anniversary again, G.
We drove along this in the pitch black darkness. It is actually so lovely here. It's so nice to come to like a part of Bali where there's actually green again.
Yeah.
As opposed to like the constant, where we live is basically just construction. There's like 5 really nice beaches, but unless you're actually on those beaches, it's really dirty. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's a lovely place to live. When I first came to Bali in 2017, this is what I thought I could see everywhere. Show these guys behind.
Hello.
Pagi.
Pagi.
Bagus banget.
Pagi.
Ikan bakar. Bagus sekali ya.
Mau kemana?
Kemana?
Kalian
Untuk makanan.
makanan.
Ya.
Saya mau bebek enak sekali.
Siapa nama kamu?
Anom.
Oh.
Anom. Saya nama George.
George.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
I don't know.
Santai, Tot.
How big is Spike?
Santai.
Look how big his Spike is. Spike is like 5 times too big for this guy.
I swear, literally, I was just saying how like this feels like proper Bali. Every day you used to just bump into kids that would just like stop and chat to you as well.
Yeah.
I feel like that just doesn't happen anymore either.
Yeah.
I feel like the further north you go, and this is a travel tip, if you want to experience Bali, proper cultural, and even just like the nature side of Bali, the further north you go, the more of that you get. I think is just like a rule of thumb these days.
Yeah.
Canggu, Uluwatu, which is where we live, those are like very touristy, very like built up places, lots of nice hotels, lots of nice restaurants,
Yeah.
but you don't get this.
It's becoming more Western than Bali, which we were saying is that it just feels, it's lovely. Like the restaurants and places that people have created are really cool. Like conceptually, branding wise, everything is very cool. But it's kind of losing Bali-ness. The ratio of Western to Bali is just more Western now. So if you want Bali, like this.
This is lovely, isn't it?
This is lovely. It's
There's no bikes here apart from these kids on their little push bikes too. It's lovely.
I mean, there's barely a road, so.
Yeah, I mean,
why.
Look at this. You got your classic rice
Look on the right.
growing
too.
in the field.
Yeah, this is stage 5. On the right here we have about stage 2.
Oh, do you know the different stages?
Yeah, and there's apparently about, I think there's 5 or 7 cycles in 1 year of rice. That's why rice is one of the staple foods in Asia, is because you can get, I think it's 7, don't quote me on this, but 7 harvests within a year, which is a fuckload of rice. And yeah, because outside of my house in Canggu, they used to, the rice paddy man, I'd see it all happen again and again. He'd harvest it and then whatever it's called, put the bebex on it to fertilise it, and then it would be blank, and then he'd go and plant each individual little one of these guys, and then they grow, and then they look like that, and then it gets harvested, and then it happens again.
Wow. I have a question. This is going to sound a bit dumb. It might be one of the most stupid things I've said. How many rice grains do you get per like stalk?
Have a look. Look on the right.
Oh yeah.
Each one of them is a little rice grain.
Wow, there's a
Or
lot
maybe
of
2.
rice right here.
Yeah.
This is a rice place to live if you're a rice. Another thing, I actually never realised how much heat these rice hats stop you from getting.
You own one?
I've worn one, yeah. And you can actually walk around in the sun for
One of
ages.
these guys.
Because it covers like your whole top half in the shade, not just your head. Which one?
Blueberry.
Oh!
Oh,
For me?
Asam.
Wow.
Oh, those are mulberries.
Thank you. Mulberry? For you.
Awesome.
You know like? Tidak suka? Suka.
Yeah, well, I'll try that. You got one?
Get your mulberries out for the boys. Yeah, I got one on a little stick.
Really?
Yeah. Bagus? This is where we just get poisoned.
Asam! You know what asam means?
Sour.
Sour. That is not ripe. They're just
That is
chowing
not
that.
right. They are fully scamming us for the non-ripe ones.
They're just
It's
chowing us.
lovely.
Sam! Wait, should I see if they want a rambutan? We've got some little rambutan snacks.
You want
here.
rambutan? Rambutan? Kamu mau?
Mau rambutan?
Mau.
Ya?
Terima kasih.
Enak,
Sama-sama.
enak banget. Enak banget.
Mau rambutan?
What is that?
Rambutan.
Try. Inside
Rambutan.
stone, and then you spit stone.
No, you have to. Thank you. Thank you.
It's okay. You want one, mister?
Yes.
Thank you.
That's okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for our little sour mulberries.
You may open your eyes.
These do look like little eyeballs, don't they? These kids are so
Oh.
cute. Look at them.
Jesus slapped him in the head.
That's good.
Wow.
Oi!
Nakal.
Nakal. Okay, sampai jumpa.
Sampai jumpa. Hati-hati.
Bye. Hati-hati.
Bye-bye. Dadah.
Bye dah.
And those are not my kids. I didn't say dada because I am dada. I said it because that's what you say when you say goodbye. How's that rambutan treating you?
So good.
They're really nice, aren't they?
We didn't have to do any of the hard work.
No, they peeled it for us. We bought this yesterday. It was actually full to the brim. 25,000, just over £1.
Just over £1.
You get
This
the
is
bargains in the
basically
north.
a lychee.
Lychee.
But we're going to insert a picture of a rambutan.
Okay.
They look very funny. They look like little hedgehogs.
A rambutan's like an actual Indonesian thing.
Asian. You get them in Thailand too. There he is.
Do you reckon he needs a hand? Or do you reckon
Hey,
he's just
mate.
being a crab?
There we go.
That is a real Bali road, that is.
It is.
This is actually also like another really prime example of what Bali is now. And again, I'm not attaching like any negative feeling towards this, or trying not to anyway. But like you're in a rice field that you genuinely look like when you start going in it, like it never ends. Which is kind of like what you could find in a lot of places on this island. And then even at the end of the rice field, there's like an investment development billboard almost that is, I don't know if this is for like this area or not. I'm gonna say no. This is probably protected land here because a lot of land in Bali is protected. You're not allowed to build on it. Then obviously, you know, sometimes things happen, but I'm not saying anything. Development investments come in.
Please
Make of
not.
that what you will. Like, I don't mind. I've not built a villa here. I've not bought a villa here. And there's been moments where I could have, and maybe should have, but like, I'm happy that I didn't, basically, is what I'm gonna say. But I would still say that there is absolutely places that you can come on this island to experience what I experienced when I first came here in 2017. And you came here, what, 2016?
Yeah.
And if you want to see, like, even out of today's vlog where we're going to go to Ubud, Canggu and Uluwatu, if you want to see somewhere that I would say is like proper, a really like experience part of Bali, go to the northwest. Sumbaki Mahil, we've got a vlog on this channel which shows you the area. It's a beautiful place. Check that video out if you want to see where people don't go if you come here as a tourist. If you've only got like a week or 2 weeks, chances are you probably won't go there. But do, genuinely, do go there because you can drive through the whole of the island to get there. You can see a lot on that journey and experience proper Bali. Proper. Anyway, I'm hungry now. Even in Ubud, be prepared for traffic. This
Yeah.
was literally like maybe 50 meters after the end of that rice field. On a Sunday morning, being stuck behind one of these, pariwisata, which is like a bus, is also kind of a common thing in Bali these days. I'm gonna try and make this like as real based on the 7 years of living here experience that I've had. As travel becomes more and more popular on this island, it is more difficult to find like old school authentic experiences. So being in traffic is like the new age thing, I think. There's probably been times in the past where you'd also be stuck in traffic in Bali, but now it happens a lot. And helmets are on when we're on the busy road, but on the rice field, it's nice to kind of feel the wind through your hair. So it looks as though this traffic is going on for a while, and it might have something to do with old cement mixer up there. So we're just driving around now. This is quite central-ish Ubud in terms of like the tourist area. Lots of shops here, massage places, really good food in Ubud. I think Ubud has got like a lot of the chain restaurants. I say chains, there'll be like one in Uluwatu, one in Ubud, one in Canggu. There's pretty much everything here like that, but also like very unique restaurant experiences too. Like last night we went to a place, it was a local place, best Indonesian restaurant I've ever eaten in. It's called Hujan Local. I'll put it up on the screen here. And we did that for our anniversary, so obviously didn't film anything. It's a romantic evening. But yeah, this is Ubud. But Ubud at least has that feel like you can be in like the nature side of things. So this is also Sunday morning near the monkey forest in Ubud, which is high on a lot of people's lists of tourist things to do. What are you thinking about your brekkie, darling?
I think I need some greens. I'm gonna have some eggs, avo, seeds, kale, broccoli, pumpkin, which is called broccoli for brekkie.
Perfect. This for me is actually probably one of the best cafes I can go to because they have a Benny brunch, which is obviously my namesake. I want a juice, I want a coffee, I want a Benedict, probably want some mushrooms as well, and chia pudding just on top. As deals go, I think that's pretty good.
Thank you very much.
160,000 rupiah, which is 8 quid plus 16% tax, so about under 10 quid still for everything you could want for breakfast. So it's not just us that have had a good weekend. This is Mason, where he's staying for the weekend, getting a bath. So that he comes back all nice and stinky.
No.
Look at him. He loves it. Bosh. Thank you. That looks really quite good, G. Broccoli for brekkie for real.
Yeah, for real.
A couple of extra poach boys in there. And an eggs benny with some mushrooms, just exactly what it said on the tin. Love it. I can show you the room that we had last night. This hotel is actually one of the cheapest hotels in Ubud that has a bath, a very messy bed obviously now, who slept in it. It's just really nice. It's like a nice, like Bali-esque hotel. TV that only has rugby and golf, like, okay. This little swing bed thing, which is pretty cool. And actually a really nice bathtub that genuinely fills up with hot water. There's nothing worse than these hotels are like, yeah, you got a bathtub, it's even got a jacuzzi. It's got like one jet that helps pump water out a little bit quicker, but the water's cold. That's a lot of hotels these days. There's very bad advertising. But this one is a good tub. Great size as well. It's really quite good. But yeah, this is a decent hotel room. It's like £48 a night. It's 4-star. It's kind of out of the town a little bit, so you've got to be in, like, you need to have a bike or a driver or a car or something. But it's a really, really nice room. We've already got a sweat on, but we're now in Umalas, which is next to Canggu. You've got like Umalas, Barawa, Canggu, Peranan, then Sese. It kind of goes across towards the west of the island. But we're in Umalas right now at Liga Tennis, about to get a real sweat on. If you haven't already, look at my forehead.
It was a very sweaty drive already, and now we're already sweating.
It was sticky. Anyway, let's play. It's quite difficult with this microphone to clip it anywhere useful, but screw it. As a couple, to be able to do something like exercise-wise that isn't just going to the gym and, you know, I go off and do my thing, G goes and does her thing, and at the end we're like, oh great, all cool, like, good gym session? Yeah, good gym session. To actually play like an actual sport is so cool. It's good, G. Strong. Look at that. Put it away. No, she's still there. Go! Get it! She's got it! Get it! Come on! That's exactly what I mean. Good, G. Good forehands. Nice. All right, G, how was tennis?
Really good, really sweaty.
Very, very hot session, wasn't it?
Quick turnaround, had a quick shower.
Yeah.
Stuffing all the stinky stuff in this bag.
These little weekend go bags. Well, it was just a classic rucksack. We've got matching rucksacks, which
I got it first.
She did actually. I copied. I like Nike. Nike is 2:30 in the afternoon, which means it's a perfect time for a roast dinner. So we're going to go to a place called the Barn now, which is kind of like pub vibes, and have a roast. Why is it on any given trip ever, you always seem to like not be able to pack properly? Not you, just like in general.
In general, yeah.
It looks like you get more stuff even though you didn't buy anything.
Yeah.
And it's harder to fit everything. Like how? This was
going
not how
on?
we came
I
here.
don't know we didn't
Weird,
buy
isn't it?
anything.
No. All right, so now we are approaching what is officially known as the shortcut, the Canggu shortcut. Relatively famous on social media actually, and this is pretty average traffic. You just got to be a bit
Go for it.
bolshy and own the road a little bit. even against that big man X-Max ting bike, you know. Come on, Cat, with the beef roast. Kelly's gone for the beef roast too. Love it. Mega. Where's yours?
I don't know.
So it is the morning after, kind of the night before, but actually also kind of not the night before, because a little bit of time has passed since we were actually making this vlog, where we were in Ubud and then went for a roast dinner in Canggu, and now we're back in Uluwatu. So I think the point of this video, as I was editing it up until this point, I wasn't really sure like what the point in the video was, but I will say this. If you want to avoid the biggest problem in Bali right now, which is construction, because construction equals traffic, because traffic comes from like loads of big trucks. Mason, what is wrong with this dog today? I'm just going to stand here. He's not going to get walked right now. He can walk himself if he has to. If you want to avoid the construction, just get yourself to the north of Bali. If you want to come here for a holiday, come into Uluwatu is lovely if you want the beach, but deal with the construction, deal with the traffic. Same in Canggu. Deal with it. If that's what you're coming here and expecting, like a load of rice fields and a load of greenery.
It totally depends what you're coming for. Because if you want, you know, luxury at a low price, there's all of that down here. Although, as we've seen, also the prices are not as so low anymore. But yeah, it's just a lot more developed, a lot more Western. You got everything Western that you need. You got your gyms, you got your restaurants, you got your matcha lattes, you got your almond milk, and everything in Canggu and Uluwatu. But there is a lot of construction everywhere, which, as you said, like the trucks on the roads are just mad. And yeah, the further north you go, you can actually find that bit of like innocent Bali, if you like. The further north you go, you actually feel more Bali. But it depends what Bali is to you, really.
And I think that's also an important thing. Like, some people don't mind coming and spending time in traffic. For me, like that could never be a holiday. Like, if I was going on holiday and I was just had to sit in a car or on a bike for 4 or 5 hours just to get anywhere.
No, and you spend 2 travel days to get, no.
I mean, that's a bit of an exaggeration. It doesn't take 4 or 5 hours to get everywhere, but it really can.
It kind of is your whole day in the end.
Yeah, because if you're staying in one place, you go there, then you come back.
Yeah. The whole thing.
That is a whole thing.
Yeah.
So avoid the construction by going to the north of the island.
Yeah. But I guess that's our thing of Bali, is that we knew Bali before it became all so busy.
Yeah.
So our Bali is this like palm trees and kids running around and coconuts on the beach and real Bali.
Sound like we've been here for so long, which
we're
kind of have.
So old. Well, compared to like what it was like when we got here.
So true.
Anyways.
It's very true.
Anyways.
We're going to Bangkok next.
We're going to Bangkok.
We thought we'll get rid of the construction here and we'll go to somewhere that's constructed for a week.
Yes,
and eat loads of Thai food. So if you enjoyed the Thailand videos we've made in the past, you're going to love the next 1 or 2 videos on this channel, because we're going to go to Bangkok. Today. We're going to walk the dog, drop the dog off, get to the airport.
Yes.
We'll see you in that video.
Bye.